Hello, everybody, and good morning. Little cold, snowy winter day out there. I got a little video clip that I can show later. I'm trying to figure out how to adjust myself on this camera. Turn computer gotta go one way, and you gotta go the other way. Just a little chitter chatter this morning. A little bit slippery, so I can't really go down and do much because the cart won't really make it up any of the hills or anything. So I'm going to wait till a bit later this afternoon and see if the roads or driveways around here are better. And other than that, it's just been like working and sleeping. I've been getting rest. So that way everybody knows, yes, I have been getting some rest. So always good there. I'll try to make this a little bit larger. I don't know how. I guess that's fine. Okay, that'll work. And I've been doodling a little bit of art. So I was going to show off some of my new little projects I've been doing. The last 2 days I've been in quite of an artsy little mood and decided to do a little creating. And I just bought some blank bookmarks, heavy paper bookmarks. And let me see if I can put it over here. You might be able to see it better or not. I'll figure out which direction I'm going here. Oop. I will get it yet. Okay, I'm backwards over here. Get it. Backwards. Okay. Turn it this way. Turn it this way and then turn it that way. I can hold it still. So this is one of my art pieces that I made. It's basically a bookmark, or it could be a long, narrow little art piece to put up somewhere, or to stick in a book of collective little art pieces by various people. And get some of it a little bit closer, you can kind of see a little bit more of the detail stuff. That's one of them. This one I made for one of the ladies down in the office. She liked it. She wanted one, and so I asked her what are some things she likes. She said her nickname is Sunshine. So I said, well, let me do some thinking and I'll come up with something for yours. So this is the top half. I'll figure out my best way to hold this. So this is the top half of it. And then I got down to the bottom area. Bring it in and show you some of the detail stuff on it. Added color. It's like a Zentangle, of course. So this is her bookmark with her nickname on it, Sunshine. So I hope she likes it. She won't be here till this afternoon to actually see it. And then I got thinking last night, I said, it's kind of neat. You could probably take several of these, put them together, make like a little collage thing. So I took these two that I got and I kind of held them together, and it's pretty neat seeing them side by side. It's like making a collage of the little different pictures. It's weird how this line here ends up coming in with these here. I did not do that on purpose. It's just weird how that did line up like that. I thought that was interesting. All right, here's a piece I did in the card, the 3.5 by 2.5 card with some Zentangle in it. closer, that way people can see. So that's on the 3.5 by 2.5 playing card size of a Zentangle. This is done with multimedia, so there's various different things that I use. Can be colored permanent pens, artistic pens. Some of it is like a pastel oil chalk stuff or pastel oil. Just various different types of media. Sometimes I might do a little watercolor background. It's just so many different things I can do. And this one I just did this morning. It's another of the playing card size. And then I took some of the ink and inked around the outside edges for like a little frame. A little fat mouse. So there's a couple art pieces that I've made so far. Got into I guess you call art withdrawals. I've been having art withdrawals because I've been wanting to do some, and with the work and everything, and getting caught up on sleep and the long weekends. Weekends really isn't much at all to do. So work and come home and put a little time in at the campground and go sleep, get up and do it again. Then we got some snow, and then it rained a little, sleet a little, got a little more snow. We didn't get a ton, but it's enough, of course, being in Tennessee, that without the proper equipment and stuff, it gets kind of messy. They don't really have the equipment to get out there and do like they do back home. Went down to the hardware store. Well, actually, we're going to go to the KOA and fill up an LP tank. Get down by the KOA, and they were closed. So I said, well, we can check the hardware store. So went over to the hardware store, and they were open. So we got the LP at the hardware store. Then they said that grocery store was going to be closing early. So I tried to think if I needed anything. I thought, well, not really anything particular. Could have used a dozen of eggs. If there was a deal on some meat, I might pick up a pack or two. So I thought, well, we'll stop in there and take a peek. Picked up a couple little items. And I think that was it. I don't think I went anywhere else. So, grocery store closed the doors behind me. As I walked out, there was a couple other people still inside. But I was one of the first ones they locked the door behind. So it was like, oh my God, they're locking me out. It was pretty watching the snow fall and the big flakes. I'm staying warm. But one of my first comments, this comment I put on my Facebook under my D's Nomad, or D's, well, it's not D's Nomad, it's D's, let me make sure I get it right here. Different channels and everything, sometimes you get confused. But I hope everybody out there is doing great this morning and doing wonderful. And D's RV Adventures on Facebook. And this is what I posted when I woke up yesterday morning and seen it snowing. It says, takes a minute for it to get there. Yeah, if you're not on my Facebook at D's RV Adventures, basically it's not necessarily just RV adventures. It's just, life adventures in general. Nothing particular has to be, it doesn't have to be specifically RV related. Okay, it's just in general my life adventures. Oh, it's taking so long to pop up. A little slow this morning, I guess. like me. Just a little bit slow this morning. I'm due to I need a hair trimming. These things are coming out and curling up every which way. And when I get my glasses on and off at work, they'll like, stick out on me, make funny hairdos. Oh, I did get my work safety glasses. I had to order work safety glasses with the bifocals in it because I'm usually wearing two pair of glasses. I don't know if I have them handy or not. Let me see. I think I already put them in my work bag. But yeah, I needed some safety glasses that had a bifocal lens in them, so I didn't have to wear two pairs of glasses, and make it a lot easier so I don't have to take them on and off, on and off, on and off. Oh, I finally got my Facebook to pop up. All right, this is what I posted on my These RV Adventures on Facebook yesterday morning. Come on, scroll over now. Scroll over a little bit more. A little bit more. I said, oh no, that white shit found me. The ground is getting white outside today. When it gets light enough to see and take a photo, I will show you what it is like out there, which I did take a photo. It says I don't have to travel on the roads today. Got my golf cart here on the campground for a couple of hours of work. Supposed to get more, though, throughout the day on and off, which we did. We got more on and off. We got to a point where I was unable to get the golf carts to even come up the hill. So that was the end of that day. We had to just park them down by the office, down at the bottom of the hill, and walk up. And it's like today, it's still kind of icy on the hills and stuff out here. It's possible you might be able to get a vehicle to come up. The carts are very light. There's really no tread on them. And they'll be a little bit hard to get up and down the hills. But I just wanted to show you my little pieces of artwork that I did. All but the sunshine one, the one that's the sunshine. This one here is going to be bought by a lady down in the office. And the other ones will be, of course, for sale. I'm hoping to get more and more done on these. Weekends, like I said, won't be the time that I'll be doing them. It'll be doing them in the morning when I have coffee, if I get up early, if I can't sleep. Like last night, body's trying to get used to being up at nights, and so I was sitting here like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, doodling, drawing, and come up with the two little 3x2 cards for boy, I'm just going up. Oh, there is my big woodpecker. I don't know if y'all will be able to see it, but I'm going to turn this. I got a good-sized woodpecker out here eating. Let's see if I can get you focused in. He usually is up there on the bird feeder thing. Let's see if I can turn it some more. This is my daily view. I look out. I'm sitting here having coffee, watching birds. Actually, that's a medium-sized woodpecker. Then I have one that comes out that's smaller than him. And then there's the great big pileated woodpeckers. So hopefully you are able to see Mr. Woody out there. I love sitting here watching.